Hello, students of ISDS 2000 Business Statistics. Wanted to touch base with you about the due dates and the extensions that I've put in there, and you'll see these in your schedule, but I just wanted to go over them with you. As you know, we extended the due dates for Chapter 7 and 8, and you see it out here due November the 10th. So this weekend you're putting the final touches on those homework assignments. Now don't forget that means that our test becomes available to you on 11/11/11 and then closes on 11/13/11, and I'll give you password information. I'll post that to the home page and send you an email with that soon. But for now I want to focus on the due dates. So you know that exam number 4 covers chapters 7 and 8. Now what this means also is that you need to have completed all the chapter 7 and 8 extra credit, for example. So when I look in here, and I realize your screen is going to look a little different than mine, but remember you have an extra credit assignment for chapter 7, an extra credit assignment for chapter 8, and then you really only have one further extra credit opportunity, and that is to complete your evaluation, the online evaluation. And again, I can talk more about this later, but what I want you to see is that the extra credit opportunities are winding down, and so you want to take advantage of that. Now in terms of, let me find the learning projects. In terms of the learning projects, you'll notice that the due dates have been extended on those also. Learning project 4 due also November the 10th, so the same time as your homework, and Learning Project 5 has been extended, but not as much as the homework. I want you to notice that Learning Project 5 is due December the 7th, and the reason for that is because, where is December the 7th? Is because December the 7th is the last regular day of classes. So maybe it's more helpful for you to look at this in a calendar point of view, okay? What we're saying is, this is where we are now. We extended the chapter 7 and 8 due dates, and so those are going to be due November the 10th, and that's what that would look like. Depending on when you're watching this video, you are someplace in here, and they're going to be due Thursday night. Now here's 11/11, there's exam 4, and you'll have that availability that weekend, and I'll give you more information. Now, I don't have it on the calendar, but you're going to hit the ground running really, really hard with chapters 9 and 10 on these days right here that I'll color. Whoops, I colored them gray. Let me color them a different color so that you'll see those. You're going to be working really hard on chapters 9 and 10, because in that way you can enjoy a little bit of this Thanksgiving break when the college is closed. Otherwise, you're going to be working on chapters 9 and 10, not just those days, but when you come back from the break also, okay? Because those are going to be due Thursday night, December the 1st. And as you can see, there is no room for extension. We've got to have chapters 9 and 10 done by that December the 1st, because then you're going to take exam number 5, okay? Now, here comes kind of the tricky part. What I'd like to do is, in this week, you should begin, in fact, whenever you complete your exam, if you take it Friday, for example, you should begin chapter 11. Very important chapter. Lots of concepts in there. It's a lot of different formulas. They're not hard formulas, but you are going to have to spend some time kind of sorting through them, okay? But the problem is we kind of run out of semester, don't we? So on Wednesday, which is the last official day of classes, what I'd like you to have done is Learning Project 5 and any extra credit, which at that time is really just going to be the course evaluation. Will have to be done no later than that time, okay? So then the question becomes, how do we cover exam number 6? Because we're out of days in the semester. Well, the way we're going to do it, if you can see this right here, is we're going to count chapter 11 homework twice. You're going to do the homework with unlimited attempts, and I'm going to count that as your homework grade. Then I'm also going to count it as your exam grade. So that is going to count twice, chapter 11, once as your exam, once as your homework. if you have saved up and all your exam scores are great, then actually, then your exam 6 can still be your drop grade, but you need to do the homework still. Okay, so maybe there's a little double-edged sword, but because you have unlimited attempts on Chapter 11 work, I would expect that everybody would get 100 on exam number 6, which means that this grade could very easily replace any of your previous exam grades. And for that reason, I believe that you all will do very, very well. So now remember, I do want your regular assignments submitted by Wednesday, December the 7th. That gives me time to go through and do the grading. And then, of course, all of your homework, you're going to go into final exam week, but just a little bit. You don't have until Sunday night. Okay, you do not. You only have until Saturday night. That's not a mistake. It's because they're going to start calling for grades very quickly after this time frame. And so what I'd like you to do is to complete your Chapter 11 homework, which also counts one time as your homework, counts one time as exams. I'm going to use those grades twice, okay? And I want all that finished by Saturday, December the 10th. So I hope that helps. And you see where we're going. You will see that the dates have already been adjusted in Connect. So you'll see these. I can show them to you on my screen here in the video. And you'll notice that I've even revised down here. It says Chapter 11 grade and Exam 6. And now you know what I mean by that, which is this counts twice. The Chapter 11 homework counts twice. Once as the exam and once as the homework. Okay, and again, look at that. Unlimited attempts. Now look at the time that you have to work on this, but don't dawdle, because you absolutely have to be done by those deadlines. There is no room for extension because we're not going to do incompletes. We're going to finish this by the end of the semester. So you can do it, and I think this is a good deal for you. And if you have any questions, send me an email.